Hello, everyone. Welcome to our day 7 of our 21 days challenge mind to meditation course presented by Sahaja Yoga. And I welcome you all from Malaysia. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching me. So I hope you are enjoying our sessions and you enjoyed our yesterday's session, or especially the foot soak one. So I hope you have enjoyed and getting benefit out of it. So today we'll be again doing foot soak, all of us today. All of us will do foot soak today, and we'll do a recap of our whole week, whatever we have done from day 1 to day 6. We'll be doing a quick recap, and also we'll be learning about our Kundalini mother, who is our motherly energy, who nourishes us, who gives us everything which we want, to whom we are praying in our meditation. So we'll learn about her today. So it's a very big day, and we'll be ending our week today, first week, knowing yourself. And from tomorrow, it will be a new week, week 2, living in balance. So let us start today's session. So I'll be your host for tonight, and I have my lovely co-host, Suji from Malaysia. Hi, Suji.
Hi, Sonika, and hi, good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, all right, to everyone from around the globe, all right. Thanks again, Sonika, for having me, and I'm looking forward to today's session. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Suji. Okay, so moving on to the facilitator who will be helping us with the knowledge and meditations. I welcome first Vishal from Singapore. You have seen him yesterday.
Hi, everyone. Hope you are doing good. I'm happy to see you again today. And I'll be your facilitator for this session as well. And quite happy. I think it's a Sunday, and I'm sure we are going to make good fun out of it. So back to you, Sonika. And again, happy to see you all.
Thank you, Vishal. We'll see you in some time back. So now we have a special guest, a lovely couple from Seremban, a state in Malaysia. So would like to call them Daria and Shyam, who are practicing Sahaja Yoga, and they will like to share their journey with us. Welcome, Daria and Shyam.
Hi, thanks, Sonika. Well, everyone, good evening. Basically, I've been practicing Sahaja Yoga for 23 years now, and basically enjoyed the many benefits that Sahaja Yoga meditation has to offer. Mainly, notably in my family and my career as well. I've observed a lot of changes over time, and over the years, I've become much more, I would say, balanced, much more calmer, and this has helped me enjoy the bliss that life has to offer. Thanks.
Wow.
Hi, everyone. My name is Daria. I'm from Russia, and I've been meditating since small. Sahaja Yoga gave me a lot of benefits in my studies, in my work, in my life. So I'm surrounded by very friendly and open-hearted people. And also my life is full of different interesting events and surprises. And also it's full of joy and harmony. So I hope everyone today can strengthen their own foundation in Sahaja Yoga and carry on with meditation. Thank you.
Thank you, Daria and Shyam. Thank you. Thank you for coming us and giving such a wonderful message to all of our audience. Thank you so much. Okay, so moving on to our next segment. We are today here to strengthening our foundation. So yeah, so we'll be doing first foot soak. So our lovely facilitator from Malaysia, Shantini, she will help us in the foot soaking today. I hope you're ready with your tub and your salt. So over to you, Shantini. Shantini, can you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. These are the glitches that come,
Okay.
the excitement of being here. So thank you, Sonika. My name is Shantini.
Yeah, you can on your video also. Yeah, we cannot see you. We cannot see your lovely face.
Perhaps, sorry, Sonika,
Mhm.
maybe we can go with our first poll for the day.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Okay. Let us start with the poll. Okay. So we have something new for you. That's why I forgot. Sorry, my mistake. So we'll begin with a poll. So all of you will have a question on your screen and you have to answer that question. We'll do this 2 times, first before and after. So your poll is there with you on the screen. Please answer the poll.
Please tell us what do you feel right now.
Yeah, right now.
Let's not think. Let's not let's not think and tell us what do you feel. All right.
Now, people are answering, I can see.
Oh, that's fast. 13 out of 40 now. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you are having, to those who are having trouble answering, okay, or if you are not sure what's happening here, we are asking you, what are you feeling? Did you feel any of the, the feel? Whether do you feel cool or warm? What are you feeling on your palms?
24 has answered, Suji.
Sonika, do you think we should translate? No, right? Should be fine, isn't it?
That's okay. That's okay. Let us wait for a few more minutes and then we'll declare the result. So 26 people has answered the question till now. We still have a few more. Okay.
Another 10 to go. Then we can read out the result.
Yes. 29.
All right. So I think we can end the poll now. Let's have a look at the result. Shall we?
Yes, I think we can.
Okay. And the results is just like we sitting for our exam and getting ready for our result.
Yeah. Okay, Suji, I think you can read out the result.
Okay. Tech team, can we have the results?
Oh, I can see the result. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So the result is 24% of people, seven people can feel cool air in both the hands. Okay. 11 people out of 29 can feel warm air.
Mm-hmm.
And 12 people out of 29 cannot feel anything on their hands. So I hope we can note this down so that, we can compare at the end.
Later. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's all for the poll.
All right. So those who answered no, cool or warm, don't worry. All right. Keep calm, because that is why we are here. We're going to guide you through, so that at the end of the day you feel some difference. All right. You feel some difference when you try to feel yourself. Okay. So yeah, over to you, Sonika.
Okay, so I think now we can start for the today's session.
Okay.
Anthony is very excited.
Yes.
And yeah. So Shanti, it's over to you now.
Thank you, Sonika.
All of us.
Okay. You can hear me loud and clear?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So greetings, everyone. Today we'll be doing foot soaking. What is foot soaking? Why do we have to do it? Every morning we get up, we go to the bathroom to cleanse ourselves. Foot soaking is one of the tools taught by Shri Mataji for us to cleanse ourselves. Every day we go out and then, we do so many things, and we are rushing here and rushing there. And then when you come and meditate, so many thoughts come into our mind. So food soaking is one way of cleansing our chakras, because when we use so much of our energy, our chakras get tarnished, get depleted. So when we do food soaking is one method of cleansing ourselves. So when we cleanse our chakras, our emotional, physical, and mental well-being is also looked after. Okay, it's like a diamond. Okay, when you have a diamond in the ground, yes, you find a diamond, but its value is not appreciated until you sort of cleanse it, clean it, cut it. So it's the same thing. We all have the energy channels within us. Okay, so when we do food soaking, we sort of cleanse our channels and chakras. So after that, when we meditate, our meditation is better. We can go into thoughtless awareness better. We can go into the silence better. Okay, so we shall start our food soaking today. Can we have the next slide, please? It's just a recap of the things that we need for food soaking. Okay, we have our food soak bowl here. Okay, the bowl should be big enough so that when we put our feet in, it's flat. Okay, and it's separated. Okay, and the water should be enough until it comes to ankles. And when we finish our food soaking, we have to pour water to remove all the excess salt. So it should be deep enough. So then I have a bucket of water here to cleanse our feet after our food soaking. Salt, okay, I have it in a container here. And for me, it's easier to use a cloth. We try to be environmentally friendly. Okay, so now, before we start food soaking, I hope everybody is ready. Okay, can we all raise our Kundalini and Bandhan? Okay, this is our time. This is my time. This is a time for us to cleanse ourselves, to be at peace with ourselves. Okay, so let us raise our Kundalini and Bandhan. We will do it slowly. Okay, because this is how we want to improve ourselves. We want to get to know our mother Kundalini. We want to know the energy within us. Okay, slowly let us all together collectively raise our Kundalini and give us a Bandhan. Okay, so let us raise our Kundalini. 1, slowly, 2, 3. Okay, now we're giving us a protective layer covering our auras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let us now try a little experiment. Just put our hands, few moments. Just what's the first thing? What do you feel in your hands? What do you feel in your head? What do you feel? Just, okay, just few minutes. Which is heavier, which is lighter? Just remember it. Okay, this is what is your feelings before you food soak. Okay, some of you all, if you want to take your glasses off, it's okay. Okay, so for food soaking, we have the 5 elements with us: water, salt. Okay, salt represents the earth element. Okay, we also have a light here. For those of you all, the light is beside me because if I put it in front, you all cannot see me. So when you all are doing food soaking, if possible, have a small light in front of you. Okay, it represents the fire element. Okay, then we have the air around us and the sky element. So all the 5 elements are there. Now let me roll up your trousers. You don't want to get it wet. Okay, now take your, okay, how much of salt? The water, it can be room temperature. Okay, okay, a handful of salt. I just put 1, 2, 3, just to remember myself because we have 3 channels. Okay, leave it aside. Okay, everyone ready? You can take out your glasses if you feel comfortable, or you can leave, I leave my glasses on. Okay, so I know what I'm doing. Now, mother energy is flowing through our hands. We have felt the vibrations, even though, yes, the pulse says, but it is there. Please believe in yourself that the vibrations are flowing through us. It's just that some of us, we have been working with the hands so much, so maybe it's not sensitive. But believe in yourself, your mother Kundalini has risen, and there are vibrations flowing through your hands. So what we do is, we vibrate the water. Okay, what we vibrate, when we look at vibrate, we say vibrate clockwise 7 times. So 12 o'clock is here, 3 o'clock, 6 and 9. So you just do it clockwise. And we say, please vibrate and energize the salted water so they'll absorb our negativities and imbalances. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have now vibrated the water. The water is a vibrated salt water. It will now absorb our negativities and imbalances so that we will be able to meditate better. Okay, so now we put our feet inside. 1. Okay, that's it. Okay, take a few deep breaths, relax. Okay. Now we will do cleansing of our left channels and left chakras. So to cleanse our left channels and left chakras, okay, so it's cleansing the left. So the left faces, it's on your palm, it's on your lap, and the right hand goes down to the earth element. Okay, so Mother Kundalini, kindly cleanse our left channels and left chakras. May the negativities, the imbalances that is present in our left channels and left chakras, let the negativities be absorbed by the earth element. Okay. Just feel all the heaviness, all the lethargy, all the excess emotions that we had throughout the day, throughout the week. Let it all flow out from us. Okay. Feel slowly it's coming out and is moving through our left side and leaving our body to the right hand. Shri Mataji, kindly remove all the unnecessary emotions that is present within us. Please give us joy and peace from within. Okay, now bring the hands up. How long do you do it? How long as you feel comfortable. Once you feel it's okay, it's okay. Then both hands onto your lap. Now we're going to clear our right channels and our right chakras. So right hand on the lap, left hand facing backwards. Mother Kundalini, please cleanse our right channels and right chakras. Kindly remove the negativities, imbalances, the aggression, the excess heat that is present in our right channels and right chakras. And let it be absorbed by the ether element. Just let go. All the anxiety, all the overactivity, overthinking, let it just all leave you. Let Mother Kundalini take over. Shri Mataji, okay, bring your hands back onto your lap. Okay, now we ask Mother Kundalini, please keep us in the balanced state. Keep us in the present. Please let us be integrated with our spirit. Let us be at peace and let us be contented. During food soaking, please keep your eyes open. Okay, what you can also do is take your right hand, okay, and move it right from your first chakra, your Muladhara chakra, move it upwards slowly. You're collecting your Mother Kundalini, bringing her up and pouring it over your Sahasrara. Okay, we can do it 3 times. Slowly, Mother Kundalini, please rise and give me my self-realization. Please keep me in thoughtless awareness. Okay, once you feel yourself calm, relaxed, you feel at peace with yourself. Okay. Okay, now there's an extra step if you wish to do it. What you can do is sometimes you just cleanse all our cleaning our aura. We just clean our aura and drop it into the vibrated salt water. Just cleanse yourself. You have an aura protecting us. Just bring it, throw it into the water. Just cleanse everything, remove all the negativities, all the imbalances that is in within our aura, bring it down, throw it into the water. Okay. And next, take your clean water that you have. It can be in a bottle, in a dipper, and wash your feet. Okay, you have the cloth. Next feet. Okay. Dipper goes down. Wipe your feet. Wait. Okay, you can wipe your feet. Okay, what you do is, okay, you just now bandhan to close because we have vibrated this salt water to absorb our negativities and imbalances. And say, thank you for absorbing our negativities and imbalances. Mother Kundalini, thank you. Again, clockwise 7 times. Okay, now what you can do with this water is you leave it aside now because we're still going to do meditation and the rest of the class. Leave it aside. End of the class, you can just throw it into the toilet bowl and then flush it. Okay, that's how The toilet bowl is the nearest that you have in the house, or even if you don't have a toilet bowl around you, you can just pour it inside running water. Okay, so now I'm leaving it by the side here. Okay, now you raise up Kundalini and Bandhan. Okay, try to do this foot soaking at least every night before you go to bed, or even because when you come back from the day, you're so tired, you're so lethargic, do foot soaking. It will help. Take it as an experiment. Okay, try to do it. See how you feel with foot soaking, without foot soaking. See whether you sleep better. Okay, now put your hands out and just see and if you feel any difference from what it was earlier. Okay, you can close your eyes. Just the first thought that comes to you. Okay, so remember that, okay? Okay, now with this, we are at peace, we are calm, okay, we are relaxed. Now we will go on to listen to Shri Mataji's talk. Okay, just by listening to a talk is like a mantra, and her Kundalini, we recognize her Kundalini, and her Kundalini recognizes us. And with that also, we get more into deeper meditation. Can we have Shri Mataji's talk, please?
West, shall we call it the Western nations, have had Sahaja Yoga available to them to investigate, to see for themselves how it worked for 20 years. And yet it has been very slow to grow. Why has it happened this way, do you think?
Here people have so many diverse ideas about things. They are very self-opinionated also about things. And the so-called man-made religions all over have also conditioned them too much. They have other conditionings of different norms that they have as far as the social life is concerned, and the physical appearances, rather on a very superficial level. So the people have not grown, I think, so much deeper. Of course, I must say there are so many seekers in the West, so many seekers. And they were lost because as soon as people knew that there's a market for them, the false gurus jumped out and they started preaching about false things just to earn money. They were all money-oriented people. Now there's another psychology with the Western mind that you must buy everything. If something is not for sale, then it is useless. And this psychology has really deterred them to come to Sahaja Yoga very much, because this is a living process and you cannot pay for it. And they couldn't bear it. I mean, actually, I must say one of the very important television gentlemen told me off that Anglo-Saxon brain cannot accept anything which cannot be sold. And I didn't know what to tell him. I just said, who has made this brain? If God has made, then why is it so?
So you have an expectation, really, that this thing called Sahaja Yoga will change the world.
Of course. It changes human beings and they manifest the change outside. And we create a new race. That's what they're talking about. If you go, they talk of new age, of a new race. But I don't know what is their imagination about it. They talk about all these things, Aquarius, and Aquarius is the Kundalini. She's placed in the Aquarius. And they talk about Aquarius age, all kinds of things. They're talking, writing, thinking about it. But when it comes to actualization, I think they think I am very too simple for them, not complicated. And Sahaja Yoga is too simple. It should be very complicated. And all their own ideas about seeking, that they must suffer, They must go to Himalayas, they must starve themselves, and then only they can get realization.
Shri Mataji, is the evolution of the planet closely related to the evolution of humanity?
Of course, it is very much related. And the planet, our planet is moving in a spiral way. All the planets are moving in a spiral way, and they are creating all possible things for the use of human beings so that they can save time for getting their ascent and for meditative growth. But people don't understand that part.
There are theories around now that the suggestions, so we say, that the planet could be a living organism, a complete entity.
Of course it is. One of the examples of this one I can give you is that if you sleep under a coconut tree, a coconut never falls on anything that is living, whether it is a human being or a snake. It never falls.
That is so, is it? All around the world, coconuts never fall on living creatures.
Yes. So they understand. We call it as Shri Phala because we think that it is like a brain which understands.
Well, if this world is a living organism, what is the brain? What drives this being, this organism? What has made it evolve the way it has?
There is this subtle power which is all pervading of God's love, which manifests all the things like living work, all nourishment, all balancing. It's so balanced. If the Pacific was slightly deeper than this, there would have been problems. If Himalaya was, say, 1.5 times than what it is, there would have been problems. So everything is so balanced in nature. And the Almighty has created only one world. Only we human beings have divided and moved like criminals with our passports in our hands.
Shri Mataji, what we have been talking about, many people would regard as a belief or a theory. How does one know the difference between truth and a belief?
First of all, anything for which you have to pay money is not the truth. You can't pay for truth. If you cancel out that, I think 99.9% all the falsehood will drop out. But truth, to be really actualized, you have to have self-realization. Then you feel on your fingertips vibratory awareness, a new dimension awareness, by which you can make out what is true and what is false. That's an absolute truth that you realize at that stage.
So one must have one's realization really to be able to tell the truth.
Even to follow anyone, one must have realization.
Shri Mataji, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Shri Mother, I was reading an article just now where you were talking about inner peace and outer peace. This seems to be something that attracts the attention of people in this present stressful age.
By realization, what happens? As a result, you become a person endowed with thoughtless awareness. That means you see everything, you witness everything, and whenever you want to say or to think, you can see about it. But you don't react. There's no reaction. So you are empowered to see it in such a manner that there need not be any thought, just the whole creation acts on you. It's a very subtle thing. It's to be experienced. And that is the point where we realize that we are the source of peace. And that's how our inner peace is established. Now people have many foundations of peace. I have known all of them. They have no peace within themselves. Some people have got peace awards. They are horribly hot-tempered people. But they have got peace awards, Nobel Prizes. The peace has to be first of all found inside and then it manifests outside.
Shrimata, another question we wanted to ask you is because of this rather useful way you use your hands to describe the movement of the chakra when they part. I wonder if you could just explain why, when illness occurs, it occurs because of the movement away of one center from another.
All right. What I try to show them, that this is the left side, this is the right side. So this is the left sympathetic nervous system, say, and this is the right sympathetic nervous system. And really spinal cord looks like this. And inside here is the spinal cord, which has the centers in it, the subtle centers. Now, when you start using the energy of these centers, say too much on the right, and it starts moving more towards the right, and there's a constriction. And the power becomes less because you are exhausting. Going more towards the right side. Suddenly something happens, and from the left, if there's a jerk, then the connection is completely broken. This is on its own. It starts working on its own. That's why we can say that this has become malignant. I have no relationship with the whole to have the proportionate growth. So if the nose starts developing, it can cover your eyes, can cover your mouth, everything. This is how a cancer is set in. Or any other disease. So many psychosomatic diseases are nothing but somatic is from the right side, and when the psyche gives in, then it becomes a psychosomatic disease. There are so many diseases which are more psychosomatic than physical. And these we call them as incurable. Can be easily cured by Kundalini awakening, because when Kundalini passes through this, she just integrates them. For example, she is going like this, then she goes into this, integrates them. Just like she strings them like pearls. And so they are brought down. And also she nourishes that center. That's how people get cured. Automatically, by themselves, by their own power.
Shri Mataji, the West, shall we call it the Western nations, have had some.
Now let us keep our eyes closed. We can bring both the hands at our heart level. Let us slowly bring our right hand on top of our head. We do a gentle massage. This will help us to keep our attention there. And here we express our desire. Mother Energy, please establish my self-realization. Please establish the state of yoga, the integration. Now we slowly bring both the hands either at heart level or on your lap, and we keep our eyes closed and try to keep our attention on top of our head. Now relax yourself, relax your shoulders, relax your forehead. Attention on top of your head, which is 7th energy center. If you're getting too many thoughts, you can just say once or twice in your heart, I forgive. I forgive. Now just observe at your hands, on your fingertips, center of your palm. And we can slowly open our eyes. Now, how do you feel? This one, maybe this time we can check with a poll. Now, we have seen the result at the beginning of the session. So I would request our team to have a poll. And while all the participants, just try to maintain this balance within yourself. Just try to enjoy this peace, this silence. Right, I think it's a good result. Now we can see previously 40% were not able to feel it on the hand, which is now 25%. Now, what's the purpose of doing this poll? So what we have just gone through, now we have 5 people who are not able to feel as compared to 12 in the beginning, is when we have gone through with the meditation, the food soak, and meditating and keeping our attention inside, that helps. So that is a simple science, simple experiment, which actually you can do yourself. And this kind of shows it very well, which now goes to 27%, those who do not feel it, 27, 26, back to it. So from 40, it has come down. So a very simple experiment. So Sahaja Yoga is a natural process. And all the natural process, they are slow and spontaneous. These are processes which you cannot force. It is, if you would like to get a seed to sprout, you have to give it a time. You can just water it, you can give it sunlight, but you cannot command it, you cannot force it. So with that, I think good experiment. What we'll go through with the topic for this week, which is for the day, which is Mother Energy. So I would request our tech team to, now as it is the last day for this week, which is knowing yourself, I think that knowledge is not complete until and unless we know about this nourishing energy, this motherly energy within us. And this is called as Kundalini. You have been hearing it about this energy since this course has started. You have heard it from facilitators, from MC, from everyone. So today, let us learn a little bit more about this particular energy within us. Now this energy is available in everyone. It is there in me, in you, in all the human beings, regardless of their race, gender. It is there. It is available in the dormant state in our triangular bone at the base. And now, if you recall, in the beginning of the session of our program, it was mentioned that this bone, the triangular bone, which is at the base of the spine, is called as a sacrum bone. Now, sacrum is a Greek language word, and probably Greeks knew about it, that there's something special. That's why they call it as a sacred. Now, this Kundalini is a Sanskrit language word, which means coil. So probably in the past, in the ancient time, it is an ancient knowledge, which we are talking about here. And the scholars, they might have discovered it at that time, and that is how they named it as a Kundalini, to represent that the shape of it. And when we meditate, many times I think some of us gave a good feedback as well. I do not recall the participant who mentioned that he could little feel a spiral movement on the backbone. And that exactly is a movement of Kundalini. Now, it doesn't mean that everyone has to feel it. It's everyone's body react very different, and we should not try to compare with others, as long as our main purpose is that we achieve the state of meditation, the thoughtless awareness, and eventually the state of joy. Now, this energy lies in the sacrum bone, is a pure desire. So that is why when we are saying the affirmation, Mother Energy, please balance my left channel, please balance my right channel. Why do we say that? We do not have to say 10 times, 12 times, 15 times, but the purpose is to express the desire. We have lots of desires. We can desire for a lot of things, material, comfort, and aspirations, but Kundalini energy is a pure desire. So what is a pure desire? All other desires which are impure means you achieve that, you get that, then you desire for something else, isn't it? I'm just making a simple example. You want iPhone, you have iPhone, then next time you want something else. And same like for us, we have something, okay, you got a job, you got a promotion, then we want a nice car, we want a nice house, and it never finishes. Which means all these desires which we have are impure because they are not giving us the satisfaction. However, the Kundalini is the pure desire within us, so that once we feel it, we are in the state of meditation. At that time, once we experience it, if someone asks you what do you want, you would say nothing. I'm just enjoying the state. And that is exactly the force which drives us, why we are sharing this knowledge is, once we start touching it, you would like to share as well. And another very interesting thing is this energy is a feminine power. We can say it's a feminine power because it's an energy. So why do we say it as a feminine power is probably people are relating it as a mother. Like once a child is born, who takes care of all the pain? It's the mother while she's giving a birth. The child is born, he doesn't even know he comes on this earth, and all the pain is borne by the mother. And very much in the same way, when this Kundalini is awakened, once it starts working, starts nourishing, it bears all the pain. It goes through all the chakras which we have, whether they are in a good shape or the bad shape. And like very well nicely mentioned by the founder in today's lecture, you have left sympathetic nervous system, right sympathetic, and there is a breakage. This Kundalini try to penetrate through and try to bring a balance. And it is not an easy process for her, but the good part is we don't feel anything at all. And that is why it gives us this comforting output, and we don't realize anything. That is why it has been called as a motherly energy or feminine power, representing our natural mother on the earth. And this energy has got thousands of strands. So now that is where it is also important why we have to meditate every day. So once we, in the beginning, a couple of strands, 1, 2, 3, 5, whatever, it's not important, nobody knows. They come up from the base of our spine and on top of our head. Once they come to our top of our head, that is the time, you start feeling, yeah, I'm feeling something cool or warm on top of our head or maybe on our hands. And we start touching the state of thoughtless awareness for a second, 2, and our journey continues. And we are meditating every day. But when we meditate every day, more and more strands come up. And that is why meditation is a journey. It is not just a destination. You got your self-realization, you got the vibrations, and that's the whole end of the life. No, that's the beautiful beginning of this journey. That every day we meditate and it becomes really very nice, beautiful experience. More and more strands come up, your sensitivity improves. So in the beginning, people may think, oh, whether I feel something on my hand, cool or warm, whether it is fan. It's because, the strands are limited, those which has risen. And now it is time for us to awaken more and more strength through our regular meditation. and our sensitivity would improve. Okay, so again, just to explain about this energy, it's not a very detailed topic which we have to memorize. The thing is, it is pure desire. And whenever we desire something which is beneficial, benevolent for us, this is something which is triggered or gets reacted. You can say this energy is activated and it works. And through vibration, you can feel it on your hand as well. So with that, what we are going to do, we will, let's move to our next slide. We'll do a little recap of what we have done throughout this week. So we have gone through with our self-realization. I think most of us, all of us, okay, I won't say all of us because we still have few of the participants who have not felt it yet, but absolutely do not worry at all that, oh, I did not feel it, I practiced it for 4 days. It will just take a bit of a time, maybe a few more days or maybe a couple of weeks. That's it. It doesn't take years, doesn't take months for you to, start feeling it on your hands. Because once you feel it, then of course you will have a confidence. Oh yeah, something is happening. But by the time you have it, you might have already started experiencing, yes, when I do food soak and I sleep in the night, it is really very nice. I feel very calm, very peaceful. My sleep is better. And throughout the day, when I meditate, I feel less pressurized. I really feel much energized, freshen up. So these are the benefits you would already start experiencing. The catch is you have to meditate in the morning and you have to meditate in the evening. So in this recap, we have learned about self-realization, which is the most important thing, something very special. We can say a blessing or invention or a finding which has been done by the founder of Sahaja Yoga, Shri Mataji in 1970, that how this can be shared en masse with everyone and how this Kundalini can work. So in our home, whenever we are meditating, we start with our raising Kundalini, putting Bandhan, which we have learned. And that is also helpful for retaining our strands, which has risen up. When we raise Kundalini and we give a knot, what do? We try to retain those strands which has come up so that they do not fall down. Now, if you say, I did not meditate for 2 days for some reason, is it harmful? No, it is not harmful. In Sahaja Yoga, don't worry. There's nothing you will do, it is going to harm you, or nothing you will not do will harm you. The only thing is, yes, you may get a less benefit. If you don't do it properly, if you don't do it regularly, the benefit would be less and eventually no benefit. So not to worry about it. And other thing is I would request is to observe yourself throughout. Now, meditation is a state. It is not an activity that, all right, I meditated 5 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the night, and that's a done deal, check. But it is a state. So we would like to be in that state throughout the day as much as possible. And as much as possible, we will try to feel the vibrations on our hand. They tell you a lot. It's an amazing language, and you would automatically learn, so natural. Nobody teaches the language to a child, because once the child is hearing people speaking around, he picks it up. And in the same way, once you meditate, you start feeling these vibrations, you would slowly understand this language as well throughout as we go in the classes. So that is all the recap for this week, and I hope everyone would be meditating. We have lots of things to come up in our upcoming session, but we need to strengthen our foundation with our regular daily meditation and try to do food soak. It's so helpful. It's so beneficial. So what we are going to also cover very quickly today is something which we are going to try tomorrow. Very nice technique. Now, don't get stressed out that you have to buy ice pack and candle. Okay, if you can get it arranged, that would be really very nice. Very simple thing. If you can't buy the ice pack from the chemist, from the pharmacy, you take the ice cubes, put it in a poly bag, airtight, and that can work well. Or you can take a small water bottle, put it in a freezer. That can work well as well. But having an ice pack is a bit better because it is a bit kind of a shape, is helpful for keeping it in our liver, which we are going to do tomorrow. So have your ice pack ready. If you have ice cubes, try to put it in a freezer, get them ready for tomorrow's session. We are going to use it. A very simple, really helpful technique, which we can use it without much of an effort. And apart from that, we will also learn about the candling. So we have used water element, which helps a lot. But sometimes for the people, when the left channel is not doing well, people are emotionally imbalanced and they are suffering from the left side issues, low blood pressure, those kind of things, then this candling helps a lot. So for that, you can keep 3 candles ready. And if you have something to put under the base, that would be helpful because you're going to move 1 candle a bit along your left channel, so you don't want to let the wax drip on your cloth. Okay, so get these things ready tomorrow. That's what we are going to try it out. And I'm sure for those who did not feel anything on the hand, these are the small tips are also going to help you. And those who have felt it, try it out. It is going to improve the sensitivity. Okay, so with that, we are going to move to next session is for Q&A. So Sujitra and Sonika, back to you.
All right, thank you so much for the session. It was really wonderful. Before we go to the Q&A session, once again, I would like to share our resources. Okay, I would like to share the website links so that we, our audience will be able to go and get all the information that is needed. All right. So can we have the screen shared in the screen, please, the website. So ladies and gentlemen, all you have to do is log on to Sonika, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, all right. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have missed any of this session for this week, all right, you can always go back to the website shown in, if you can see the screen over there, just type in freemeditation.com.au/April 2022. As you search, you will be able to see this page, and there are many information shared in the website, okay, from what is Sahaja Yoga, who we are, and so on. So for this session, all right, for this 21-day session, all the resources are uploaded. As you scroll, you will see 2 options here to join the session. One is via Zoom, which is highly recommended for you to join. And the other one is YouTube. If you're unable to join us through Zoom, please join us through YouTube because we are streaming live, all right? And as you go down, you will be seeing all the information here from week 1, week 2, and week 3. Once you click the weeks, you will be shown all the number of days, and in each day there will be videos uploaded. All right, videos uploaded that was done, that is recorded during our sessions. So today we are in our final, the final day of week 1, okay? And next week, to those who are joining, you will be in week 2. So this is where you get the resources. As you scroll more, you will see links, all right? An icon, WhatsApp icon to join us, join our group. And in the group, if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, you can always chat with us. We are there to guide you through. All right. And other resources like what we have, we had some queries. So it's all here from Shri Mataji's photo and terms that we use, and some useful, other useful websites and links for you to browse through. So this is the website. Please search for freemeditation.com.au/April 2022. All right. So with that, we will go to our Q&A session. And our very first question is, okay, since we do not see any question in the chat box, perhaps
Our facilitator on the stage, like Vishal and Shantini auntie. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, welcome. Can we have Vishal as well? All right. Okay, we have one question here. This is from Noraini. She stated that when she first started meditating, the cool breeze on the top of my head and vibrations on my hands were very strong. As I keep meditating, okay, it has been few months now. The cool breeze and vibrations have become very subtle to something nothing at all. Why is it working the opposite? So, Auntie, would you like to take that?
Okay, you have. Yeah, okay. Now it's okay. We can hear you. Still, we cannot.
Okay, maybe while Shantani is trying to fix, I can take this question. Well, actually, it's not working opposite. It's working exactly how generally it works. So whether you can call it as a beginner's luck, because once in the beginning, with most of us, almost, or all of us, when the Kundalini rises, it rises with a force. And most of the people, they can feel, very good vibrations on the hand, depending upon the state of Vishuddhi Chakra, which we are going to learn in upcoming days as well. If this chakra is well, you can feel it immediately, what the Kundalini energy wants you to feel as per the presence. So what actually happens is you feel it in the beginning, the flow, which has immediately risen. But after that, it starts working on balancing your energy centers, channels, starts clearing it up, whatever we have accumulated throughout our lives since the childhood. And that is what you start experiencing. So what eventually would happen as you meditate regularly over the period? Yes, your vibration will become stable and they will start telling you minutely about your energy centers. So don't worry, it is not working in opposite. Now, what is important for you to see regularly which energy center or fingers, because from Monday onwards, we are going to learn about energy centers, their location, etc., is where you don't feel anything or where you feel comparatively less, to understand, oh yeah, this energy center is a bit weak, and you balance that out. Okay, so going on a right track, not to worry. Yes, there is a beginner's luck always.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Vishal. And the next question is from...
We can take Kasturi's, she's raising the hand.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Okay, Kasturi, can you unmute yourself, or tag team? Can we unmute her, please? Okay. Hi, Kasturi.
Hi, Suji. Hi, Sonika. Okay, I have a question regarding this food soak cup. Okay, it's like every individual need to have their own food soak cup, or it's like you can share among your family members.
Okay. It should be individual.
I see. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Each
you.
individual should have one tub.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. So we'll go to the another question.
Durga Prasad, I think.
Durga Prasad. Okay. Shambhavi, just hold on. Yeah, we will answer Durga and we'll get back to you. All right. So I'll read the question out. How does Kundalini guide us to make crucial decisions in our life? How to recognize its answer? How to distinguish between our mind and our Kundalini answer? So I leave the questions floating. Who would like to grab that?
Maybe I can give a little teaser.
Okay.
So you have to stick to our session. I think we are going to cover it on day 19 or 20, 21 something, which is the topic is day-to-day life, Sahaja Yoga in day-to-day life or something like that. So I'm going to keep a little suspense because that is definitely going to help you. So by the time you reach that day, and if you're meditating regularly, you would be doing a little practical as well to understand. So it's important that we just don't understand theory, but to be at the level where we can experience the practical. So keeping a bit of a secret to keep you holding. I'm sorry for that. Let's see it in next week. Yeah.
Okay, so Durga, please be patient and just yeah, join us. All right, I think Shambhavi, are you still there? Okay, maybe we'll go to the next question. Or I would say, okay, Felix is saying he's feeling both palm full of energy. That's great, Felix. Okay, Sabine is saying, if I understood correctly, in her video, Shri Mataji mentioned that Kundalini can heal incurable illness like cancer. I find it difficult to understand the explanation. What does a person need to do? What actions are needed to take to cure cancer? Who would like to take that? Auntie? Oh, we can't hear you.
Here, Shantini still. Okay, so looks like today it's my day. All right, let me take that. The answer is simple. You don't have to do anything. This is a very natural process. It's a natural healing what this Kundalini energy does. Now, also, I would like to mention, Sahaja Yoga is not to, you are not practicing Sahaja Yoga, or neither we are telling you practice Sahaja Yoga, it is going to make you, your diseases will go away. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to go inside, seek the balance, the peace, and health definitely comes byproduct. That definitely improves, that definitely gets better. Now, how does it work? This Kundalini energy, it starts nourishing, and you can automatically see as you meditate. There has been so many cases, and we are going to, again, this time I'm not going to keep a secret. Like the previous question, we do have 2 doctors coming and sharing. So we have got number of researches done in Sahaja Yoga, how it has actually helped practitioners in improving their health. And we do have number of patients, actually cancer, but of course, it's not like once you're in the level 4, 4th stage, 3rd stage. But in the beginning, if it is identified, along with a regular practice, it has really worked like miracle, but you don't have to do anything very specific. You find out what are the imbalances, with the regular meditation, and those techniques which we are learning, or we are going to learn, like candling, food soak, use that. That's it. And it's not just for cancer, it's for many other diseases which are incurable, including asthma. Asthma is also incurable, and we have seen many people getting so much of benefit through meditation.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for the answer. Next, Shambhavi. We have Shambhavi here. All right, and she's unmuted.
Yeah,
Shambhavi.
hello. Yeah, hello all. Very good evening.
Hi. Good evening.
Yeah. So my question was different actually. I will ask that, but in continuation to whatever Vishal sir has just explained about curing cancer, like such critical diseases, and if it is in initial stages, then definitely this meditation will help. So I just want to ask now, if means you all are practicing this meditation from last so many years, then can we say that if the person is meditating for a long time, then such diseases, it's very less chances that such diseases will not happen, or at least we can prevent such diseases from happening? That is first. And my original question was actually from Indian culture. I want to ask, we are saying that aham brahmasmi, means the whatever self-realization is there. So if you all have that self-realization, then do you feel need of praying to the God explicitly, or going to the temple, because you have already understood that God is within us, right? So then is it required to pray to the external God, to the idol, or going to the temple, or you are now yourself I hope you are getting what I mean. So that is my question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Shambhavi, for the question. And
okay, it's my day today. So Sister Shantini is still struggling with the voice. So all right, so let me take this question as well. Actually, it's a very good question. Does it mean that we don't fall sick? or we for we are not infallible. Let's be honest. We are just like you, like anyone else who is not practicing meditation or who's practicing meditation. But yes, I can definitely tell you that we do fall ill less compared to other people. And I can make it out myself and many people who have been practicing. And yes, that difference you can see yourself as well. Your sleep would improve. Your automatically you will see you will start bringing changes in your after meditation in your day-to-day life. That would automatically reflect in the improvement in your health, in your lifestyle. So it works in both ways, that your habits, your hobbies change, as well as internal healing. It becomes much better. I can share a number of experience. It's not that I do not catch virus. I do get flu, I do get a headache, all those things. But with meditation, I do not have to rely so much of medication. Many times we do these small, simple treatment, which really helps us a lot and in improving. Now, going to your second question, well, it's absolutely your own individual faith, own individual belief, whether you would like to go, you would like to follow. But the thing is, once you feel the silence and the peace, because everyone has a different definition, what they're looking for. What we are telling here is that state of meditation where you enjoy, where you feel that, yes, you are completely in the silence and you say, wow, this is what I really wanted. This is the most important thing I wanted. So that is what you would be getting it here. After that, you want to go to temple, church, wherever you can definitely go, because Sahaja Yoga is in more than 110 countries, different religion, different place, different race, and then people follow whatever their religion they follow.
Okay. So first thing to keep in mind is when you meditate, you do not need medicine. And second, it's the next point will be keep on going with what you're doing. All right. And you will know on your own. All right. So don't confuse yourself. So the last question is by Durga for today. So why we are using salt as earth element in food soaking technique? Why does salt has power to capture negativity? And that's a question from Durga.
I hope Shantini auntie can speak now.
Do you want to try?
Can you hear me now?
Okay, yes.
Okay. You see, our body is also made of salt. Salt comes from the earth. So it is an element. When you consider normal, salt is normal sodium chloride. It is a mineral. It comes from the earth. So it sort of represents the earth element. And you come across all cultures also. Salt is something we use for absorbing negativities. Okay, it's an earth element. So we use salt to symbolize the earth element. I hope that answers your question. Okay, our body is made of salt. Our body is 70% composed of water. Salt, normal saline, okay, salt. So it's also in our body. It's a common element.
It's a common element. All right. So yeah. Okay. There are no more. Thank you so much for that, Auntie. All right. And no more questions in the chat box. We thank you all for the question. Maybe we can go to Leon for the very last question for today. All right, Leon, are you there? Leon, you can unmute yourself. Okay.
Yeah, hi, how are you all?
Hi, Leon, we are doing great. Thank you.
Oh, great to hear. I'm just wondering how long you guys meditate each day.
Okay, Leon, maybe I can answer. I do it for my own comfort, for my own peace. Okay, I prefer before I go to work, I meditate 5 minutes. I just sit down, calm myself, prepare myself for the day. Okay, at night when I come back, I just meditate, foot soak, and I meditate. Sometimes, if I don't find the time, it's okay. I'm comfortable with it. I'm not guilty. Sometimes, okay, let's say I'm going to a stressful meeting, and I want to calm myself so that
I can think rationally. So then I just keep myself, I just go into thoughtless. I do deep breathing and I sort of concentrate and go into my center. And then I go. So if you ask me how many times, it's up to you. As long as you feel comfortable, don't feel guilty. That's the most important thing. Okay, do it as much as you feel like doing it, because it's for your own peace. Sorry, I hope.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah.
I just found the other night when I was meditating, I was very energized, and afterwards I went to try and go to sleep, and I couldn't actually fall asleep. My mind was perfectly clear, but I don't know, there was just like my energy, the vibration was very intense, and I just couldn't sleep the whole night. So I just lay there, just basically meditating all the way through, and my energy level was so clear. I was so charged for the next day. I didn't sleep at all, really. I just lay there, and my energy was so clear. I just jumped out of bed and was full of beans. Like, it just was quite intense and quite amazing. And then last night I actually slept and I went to sleep, and I woke up and I feel like terrible and fatigued and all this sort of stuff. I'm just thinking, my goodness, like, I'm just wondering, that's why I was wondering, like, is it an alternative to sleep or not, or what?
Okay.
I didn't know it was possible to stay conscious, like, in that zone for so long, for such an extreme long period of time, probably 7.5 hours or something. And then I just got up in the morning. But yeah, that's why I'm asking. I thought it was a bit strange, that's all. But to wake up tired the next day after actually going to sleep, I'm thinking, oh, well, it sort of like seems the sleep's less beneficial to staying awake and just being in that clear, peaceful zone. It seems to be more beneficial, that's all.
Okay.
Has anyone else experienced that or tried that, or?
So maybe we can have Vishal, Baya to.
Well, actually, okay. So we'll take this question, and I received one more question as well. So direct to me. So yes. So Leon, you definitely feel energetic, but it also gives you the state. Once you want to sleep, it gives you the freedom to sleep as well. So it's not like once you meditate, you would be awake throughout the night. Yeah, it's maybe because you felt very nice, energetic. Meditation would kind of put you in a good cycle as well. But good to see that your experience was not tiring. It was really very positive.
Most definitely, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So good to see that. But all these experiences which we are going to have is our individual journey, and it's beautiful journey. That's what I would say. Now,
okay.
I'll just move to there was one question which directly came to me, and there was a question about what people talk about Kundalini. There has been things which people talk about it. Now it is your mother energy, and that is not something a new knowledge. It has been there in the ancient. You can read in many texts, but unfortunately, very recently, it's only very recently some of the people have started publishing the nonsense books and talks about it's not possible, impossible, because they could not do it. So they can easily write anything. Now for you, it's simple. It's your mother energy. It's what is your relation with the mother is the relation with this energy. It's that pure, and it takes care of you. The only thing is, yes, like a child, you let things be done by the mother. When you were small, you didn't bother anything. Your mother was taking care of everything, including changing of the nappy, isn't it? So it's up to that level. That energy takes care of you as a mother. So with that, I hope that answered the question which came to me. We'll go to our meditation, wrap-up meditation now, so that everyone can close the day with nice meditation. And do take note, next week we do have a fantastic topic coming about energy centers. And in the third week, we have very experimental sessions. So do stay tuned for 21 days. Having said that, let's close our eyes. We bring our right hand, just do a gentle massage on top of our head. This is just to remind ourselves where our attention should be in meditation. And here we can say, Mother Energy, please establish my self-realization. We have We don't have to say it loud again and again. It is just the expression of our pure desire. That is what I really want, nothing else. Once I am in the state of meditation, it is so joyous, so blissful. I do not want anything else at that time. Mother Energy, please establish my self-realization. Now let us slowly bring our right hand on the lap. We keep our eyes closed and we try to focus or keep our attention on top of our head. Now, if you're getting too many thoughts, as usual, you can just say once or twice, I forgive. Else just enjoy this state. Now let us observe our hands, our fingertips. We can express our gratitude through this energy within us. And we can raise our Kundalini and put Bandhan very slowly, gently. We bring our left hand up. Make a knot. Again. Slowly, gently. We make second knot. And again, slowly. And you can see once you are moving your hands, you can feel the vibrations on your hands. Now we do the 7 bandhan, the protective layer. Down, cross, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Vishal, for guiding us through the meditation. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of the session for today. So with the meditation, once again, thank you so much for being with us. Okay, it has been a week now, and we're looking forward the other 2 more weeks for our journey together. And thank you so much, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.